Hey everyone, James Lynch here doing a quick reaction video to the news that Ilia Topuria will be fighting at UFC 317. Here's the latest on what's going on with him, who he could be fighting, and what's going on, courtesy of our guy MMA Orbit. Make sure you're following MMA Orbit. I talk about a lot of sources out there when it comes to the media. MMA Orbit is one of the best, and he puts the tweet here together quite well. He says Ilia Topuria will fight for the UFC lightweight title at UFC 317 on June 28th per Alvaro Colimero. UFC guy right here, very good journalist from Eurosport. So he's been on top of this the whole time. If you've been paying attention, this is a very legit guy in the industry, gets really good interviews. So he's very well connected. So first and foremost, we know Topuria is going to be fighting for the title. The big question is, who's it going to be against? And this graphic kind of suggests that. Is Islam going to be defending his title against Ilia Topuria, or is Islam moving up to 170 and vacating his title? That's the big question here. So that's sort of what it says here in the tweet. If Islam goes up to welterweight, Topuria will fight Charles Oliveira for the vacant lightweight title. Either way, this is great news. I am very happy to see that they are putting together a big fight like this. Of course, I've done videos on this already. Dricus du Plessis out of his title fight against Khamzat Chimaev, although that fight was never booked, but that was sort of the plan, was to have that headline International Fight Week. We know they like doing really big fights for that card. It's one of the bigger events that takes place. So good on the UFC for putting Ilia Topuria on this card, and it makes sense. Topuria hasn't fought in a little bit. He should be fighting next. If he's fighting Oliveira, I'm totally cool with that fight. It's good for, I've been beating the drum of Charles Oliveira getting a title shot here for quite some time. A lot of people wanted Justin Gaethje in the mix, but I thought Oliveira deserved a little bit more, and I know everyone would love to see Arman in there, but again, I'll say it for like the 50th time. The UFC's not giving Arman a title shot after what happened at UFC 311. I don't think it's fair, but that's the way they're doing business. So if you got tickets to UFC 317, if you're like me and you're going to be going to the event, this is great to see Ilia Topuria on this card, and very excited for this. So again, I'll have some more updates on who this opponent's going to be. But as of this morning, April 23rd, Ilia Topuria going to be fighting on UFC 317 for a title. We just don't know against who. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Who are you hoping he fights? I think most people are hoping he's fighting Islam, but what do you think is going to end up happening, and what do you think should happen? Let me know that in the comments. Give me some early predictions on these possible matchups, whether it's Ilia against Islam or Ilia against Charles Oliveira. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, @LynchOnSports. My name is James Lynch. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.